Hi, this is a demo of my Laney TF200. It's one of the early models that was actually made in England, and I do think that makes a difference myself. Just to show that this is nothing dodgy about this, all the controls, the EQ controls, are set at 12 o'clock, and I'm using a vintage, that's the make, not the age, a vintage Les Paul copy with mini humbuckers on, which I bought out of the small ads for £70. So I'm not using a £2,000 guitar to try and make this sound better than it is. You've got volume, you've got a bright switch, bass, middle, treble, and your effects. It's a rotary effects including delay, which is brilliant. I'll show you that in a moment. Drive and volume for drive channel 1, gain and master for drive channel 2, and an enhanced switch. Bit difficult to describe what that does, but you'll see in a minute. Bass, middle and treble, which are global controls, and then you've got a rotary effects unit which controls the effects on the other channels. You've got a mute for the effects level, so if you wanted just a subtle reverb or a heavy reverb, you can change the effects level. I've put this on 7.5 because I think it looks better there. Mute, as the name suggests, that cuts out the effects level. And vibe, again, it's a bit of a strange one. I think it's a mid-range scoop, but I'm not entirely convinced. Anyway, just to start off, this is a clean channel, and there are no effects on this, so this is simply how it sounds. Just very clean. It has a valve in the preamp, and I'm sure that warms it up nicely. The volume control at the moment is on 3 and a bit, and it's only in my front room, as it were, but it is plenty loud enough to gig with. I've done gigs with it. First thing I do, press the bright switch. There we are, so everything's the same. I've got the toggle switch on the guitar in the middle position, so I've got both pickups on, and I've got the neck pickup turned down ever so slightly to 9, so really I'm giving it a lot of warmth to the sound. Okay, I'm going to start with the first drive channel. Now, the way that the foot switch works is that you can change on the drive, and then you can change to the gain. So the drive channel sounds like this. Now, I've just got this at 3.5 because it just gives a small volume boost over channel 1, but you can switch it obviously to the gain channel, which is a lot more gain. On the drive channel, we can turn the drive up. So, for example, when we go to 6, it's like this. So you can see how much louder it is and how much it goes up. And then you go to 10, and we're at bone crushing territory. And of course you can turn down the volume on here, so you don't get such a volume jump between channels. That's quite a chug for a drive channel. Personally, I prefer it around about 4, because then, when we make the switch to the gain channel, we've got quite a difference in gain. And then, of course, we can really crank it up. range you want. Sometimes I love that channel. Anyway, again, I normally keep this down a bit to about 5 or 6. So we're now going to go back to the clean channel, and we've got a rotary effects here. The first effects is for delay. So if we switch on the delay, and so on and so forth. We can turn the effects level down so you barely hear it. So you can see how subtle the difference is. You've then, I'm going to turn the effects back up. You've then got 4 pieces of reverb. My favourite one is reverb 3. And I'm going to concentrate on this because for those of you like me who are boring old farts, I love the sound of Peter Green. And this is really a spooky reverb like Peter Green. Oh dear, sorry. So, now when we switch channels, the reverb is still there. So you can hear how that sticks with that. And of course, if we switch to the full gain, still there as well. Now, if we switch back to the delay, turn the effects up, and we stick to the drive channel.